So good day everyone, my name is Clay Christopher Dawis and today I will going to explain how the automotive charging system works using this diagram. So as you can see, we have here a simple charging system diagram that we are going to use. And for this diagram, uh, there are two conditions that we are going to tackle about in this video. So without further ado, we are going to explain the first condition. So the first condition is, uh, which is the ignition switch is turned on while the engine is off. Now we are going to explain the path of which the electricity flows that is happening within inside a charging system. First, the current enters from the battery through the fusible link and the ignition switch, the top fuse, and into the ignition terminal of the regulator and through the PL1. Now, the current does not flow to the resistor because the current flows into the easiest path that they can flow, so they choose the PLO. So in this condition, the PLO is engaged or attached into the PL1. So in continuation, the from the IG terminal, PL1 and PL0 flows into the F terminal of the regulator and to the F terminal of the alternator through the brush and slip rings to the rotor coil and back to the brush slip rings to the E terminal of the alternator and into the ground or earth. So in this condition, the current flows into the rotor coil and then the rotor coil becomes an electromagnet which then provides current that is enough to supply the starting system, lighting system, and controls and etc. And now we have our second condition, which is a normal condition, specifically when the lamp is on, the ignition switch is on, and the engine is off. Now we're going to explain the electrical pathway or the flow of the current. So again, the current comes from the battery through the fusible link, the fuse, which turns on the charge warning lamp, then into the L terminal of regulator. Now, in this juncture, again, the current flows where the easiest path that it chooses to flow. Therefore, it chooses PO1 and P1, P0 and P1 instead of the voltage regulator. So in this condition, PO is engaged and attached to P1. And from continuation, from P0, P1 uh, it enters to the E terminal of the regulator and ends into the ground or earth. We also have another condition in which, similar to the previous one, but this time the lamp is off, which is also a normal condition. The ignition switch is on and the engine this time is on, specifically running from low to medium speed. So now we are going to explain the pathway of the electrical current flow inside during this condition. So first, it is basically the same uh, current that flows from the battery and so on. But this time, we are going to focus that is happening within the stator core. So instead, we are going to explain back into the beginning, that is from the battery. Instead, we're going to explain the electricity that the stator core produces when it is uh, elect, uh, energized. Sorry. So from the stator coil that produces the supply current goes to the rectifier diodes and into the B terminal of the alternator and then up to the ignition switch to the fuse and the ignition terminal of the regulator. Now, as you have noticed, PL0 and PL1 here is not connected due to no sign of the electromagnet, which is as said earlier. Therefore, the current flows directly into the resistor. Now, current then flows to the F terminal of the regulator, F terminal of the alternator, to the brush slip rings, and to the rotor coil, then back out from the brush or slip rings, then E terminal of the alternator, and ends into the ground or the earth. Now in this condition, the current flows into the resistor, thus current that flows into the rotor coil is smaller. So at this point, we are done in explaining the basic uh, process of a charging system in automotive. So in conclusion, the charging system is responsible for supplying electrical power enough to maintain the battery charge and also enough to supply powers from the each components when starting a system. Now in the next video, we are going to explain how a basic starting system works. Again, thank you for listening.